Once upon a time, there was a girl named Grace. She loved her plants, so much so she named them Frank, Frankie, Franklin, Franklinina, and Timothy. But alas, the girl-to-boy plant ratio was 2 to 3. She couldn't have 2 girl plants and 3 boy plants. Why, you ask? Because Grace believes men and women should be equal. Destroy the patriarch. Feminism forever. Women should run the country, kill all of the men, and freeze their sperm. Sorry about that brief loss of control. Back to the story. Grace wondered how plants grew. That's when she ran to the other side of the house to ask her parents. She social distanced and wore a mask because she was in self-quarantine. Her dad, a botanist, told her it was photosynthesis that caused plants to grow. That's when she ran back to her room on the other side of the house, threw everything off her desk just to look up what photosynthesis was. After hours and hours of typing, because Grace is a terrible typer, she found that photosynthesis... Just wait. She's a terrible typer. Aha! She read that photosynthesis was why plants grew. After further research, aka the images part of the Google search section, she found that it was sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water that helped plants grow. After reading this and understanding, she went back to the other side of the house, went outside, and grabbed her plant. She then placed it in a pot of soil, remembered that it needed water and plenty of sunlight. So that's what she gave it. Also, she breathed on it a little, but that's kind of disgusting, and we're not about to be spreading corona. So, she then waited, and bam, the plant grew. She was so happy. The photosynthesis fairy saved her. And that, my friends, is the story of how Frances was born. I have been growing my succulents for 2 months. I actually started that one in the blue pot when quarantine started. Not this quarantine, but back in March, and that's how much it's grown. And I've left it in the sun every day, and I've watered it every day. And I noticed that the days that I put it on my my shelf up there and had my curtain closed, my plants were doing as well. So photosynthesis, yes. If this is not good enough, Mrs. Story, just let me know and I'll write you a report. But basically, my other plant, this one right here, one second, I haven't watered enough, so as you can see, either that or I've watered it too much. I don't know, my parents are the botanists, but it's a little shriveled. It's probably watered too much, but I'm just going to say, for the sake of photosynthesis, I haven't watered it enough, and it hasn't been flourishing. So, it has not been doing enough photosynthesis because not enough water. Hydrogen, you need that hydrogen. Those are the extra electrons that help the ATP phosphate groups gain the extra electron or whatever. And then, but yes, that's my story, Mrs. Story. Get it? Mrs. Story. Anyways, if it's not good enough, let me know. I just thought I was kind of bored, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to make Mrs. Story a video about photosynthesis. But yeah, these are my succulents, and I've been growing them for like 5 months now. The cactus I grew before. Also, my room's dirty. Sorry about that, Mrs. Story. Anyways, yeah. 5 months, photosynthesis, sunlight, carbon dioxide, water. Hopefully this is good enough.